It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield-Greene County Park Board, Blue Current, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Foreheads.
Howdy, howdy. Good morning to you on Thanksgiving week, Tuesday of Thanksgiving week. Glad you're with us, and hope you had a good Monday. Sarah's back and ready to go to do some
it should be a short work week, right?
Yep.
So most people have at least Thursday off, if not Friday also. So.
Yep.
Right. Springfield School District is getting a better grade year over year. The state's annual performance report shows SPS got a 78%. So essentially a high C, but that is better than it was. That's up from a 74% 3 years ago. The state gave districts some benchmarks to hit, like test scores, attendance, graduation rates. Of the 552 districts scored, Springfield ranked 295th. Now, Nixa, get this, is in the top 10. So that's super exciting for the Nixa Eagles. Also of note, in the top 100 in our area is Dadeville, Hartville, Logan Rogersville, Mansfield, Ozark, Republic, and Willard.
Okay, nice.
So cracking the top 100, and then Nixa really knocking it out of the park. But Springfield is headed in the right direction. A Missouri judge ruled on Monday that the state can continue to enforce a ban on gender-affirming care for minors in Missouri. There was a lawsuit about a year ago to continue the care that was filed by a coalition of transgender teens, their family members, and some healthcare providers. The lawsuit claimed that there was an absence of any fact-based reason for the state to stop transgender medical procedures for minors. But after hearing expert medical people on both sides of that issue, the court ruled in favor of the state to continue banning gender-affirming care for minors.
All right. O'Reilly Automotive is giving big dollars this holiday season, $750,000 to local nonprofits. Isn't that something?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a long list. Here's a few. Big Brothers Big Sisters, $20,000. Betty and Bobby Allison Ozarks Counseling Center, $25,000. Ronald McDonald House Charities of the Ozarks Tooth Truck, $10,000. Springfield Dream Center, $25,000. Victory Mission, $30,000. So very good stuff by a great local company, O'Reilly, helping out some great local charities. So good.
Yeah,
work
I mean,
there.
that list was incredibly long. I mean, Did you see it? It was like single spaced.
Yeah.
This far on a. I mean, it was. So that's just a sampling.
Yep, $750,000 is a lot of money to divvy up between a lot of places. So that's fantastic. Congratulations to O'Reilly for doing it, and to the charities who are making their bottom line look a little bit better around the holidays. They can do a little bit better. The Table Rock Lake Community Foundation is also giving away some money. $24,000 went to local organizations that serve Stone and southeastern Berry counties. The Children's Smile Center, for one, North Stone County Food Pantry, and the Tri-Lakes Humane Society, just a few of 10 recipients there. So it is a generous time for a lot of companies and organizations.
It is that. All right. If you use Outlook or Teams at work, should be back up and running today. Yesterday, it was not, as many of you know, myself included. Microsoft said they had a major technical glitch that made for a rough morning with communications. More than 5,000 reports were made quickly of that outage yesterday morning, but Microsoft said it affected way more people than that, but it has now been fixed.
Okay. It's amazing when technology goes down. Everything comes to a standstill.
Yeah. Remember the Striker glitch
Yes.
Didn't it make you recognize like the vulnerability?
Everything's connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there were so many random things that were connected that you never would have guessed were connected until that happened.
Yeah. We are incredibly vulnerable, and if it goes down, we're going to be in trouble.
Do you want me to preach? Is this where I preach?
We're going to be in trouble.
Our hope is not in this world, people. And if it is, then it's not good.
Well, yeah, we still do depend on electricity day to day.
True, but I mean, You slept in a tree stand or whatever it was, so
It still had
so you
heat.
can do it. You can do it.
It had heat, both of them, the the tree stand and the sleeping quarters. At any rate, a big air show is coming to Branson. We've told you about this in the past, but now tickets are on sale starting today. So you want to jump online and do that. The Wings of Pride Air Show will be here August 30th and 31st. Tickets are on sale as we speak. Well, probably this morning, right?
I think it goes live at 8 a.m. So yeah, depending on when you're watching this, it goes live at 8, I believe.
10 a.m. So sometime this morning, tickets will go on sale. That show features, it's going to be an unbelievable show. We've seen the Blue Angels, U.S. Navy's Blue Angels. We've seen them. We went up to Kansas City to see them. We saw the Thunderbirds with them as well. Of course, I've flown in a Thunderbird, so I talked to Sarah all through the performance.
Yeah.
Told her what the pilots were feeling, what they're thinking, all that sort of thing.
He's an old pro. He's an old pro, you know.
Firsthand knowledge. At any rate, the U.S. Navy Blue Angels will be in Branson for their first ever performance there. Many other aerial acts as well. Tickets, here you go. Tickets, if you're interested in tickets. www.bransonwingsofpride.com.
Yep.
bransonwingsofpride.com/tickets.
Yep.
And there you go. That's where you get them.
All right. Also, today is story time with Scuba Claus from 6 to 7:30 tonight at Wonders of Wildlife. This is where Santa Claus or Scuba Claus jumps into the tank, into the so-called Great Barrier Reef, and spreads some Christmas joy with his underwater friends. Take the kids. It is a good time. Mrs. Claus will be there reading a book, a Christmas story. And then there's hot cocoa and some crafts. You can write a letter to Scuba Claus. So should be a great time.
That's nice.
Take the kids.
An annual event that's new since since it opened in 2018, I think.
Oh, I don't remember what year it opened, but we've been, and it's really fun. It's cute. Yep. Okay, we are having a contest at aroundtheozarks.com. You know about the Branson Bowl. Ethan will have details on that in just a moment. But first, there's another contest. Maybe you're not a Chiefs fan. That's hard to believe if you live in this area. But just in case you're not, how about this? We are having a Deck the Halls, Deck the Ozarks holiday season. And this is where you will submit pictures of your best Christmas decor and light displays to our website. And then people will vote. It's like fan favorite. People get to vote on which one they like the best. And the winner gets a 4-pack of annual passes to Wonders of Wildlife.
Oh, wow.
So that's exciting. Annual passes to Wonders of Wildlife. That's no cheap gift.
That's a nice price.
Plus $100 to Jim's Steakhouse.
Okay. Also a nice
pub.
price.
So a 4-pack is really good because maybe like your kids help you with the display and now you have something to gift them as well. Yep. But check it out right now at aroundtheozarks.com. And you can submit your best picture. Let us know, your name, your email address, and then the public will pick the winner.
So you have to submit a photo of your light display and then people will vote on it. And if you win all the good stuff.
That's right. And the holiday decor, it actually can be indoor or outdoor. So it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas lights. It's just like Christmas festivity display.
Okay.
And it's still shot. This is not a video. This is a still shot.
People are just going to go down to the Jingle in Ozark, walk in there and take a picture and submit it.
Ooh, that is such a great idea. That's such a great idea. I wouldn't mind submitting and winning Wonders of Wildlife tickets, but it's fine. I guess they'll know our name.
They'll be all the same picture. We'll be like, guys, come on. It has to be your house. All right. And we also have the Branson Bowl, which continues this week. I told you yesterday morning, that we are giving away a signed jersey this week in the Branson Bowl from Felix and Yudike Uzama. I learned how to say that overnight.
Nice.
Felix and Yudike Uzama signed jersey, as well as Branson, the official vacation destination of the Kansas City Chiefs, custom gear. So how do you enter that contest? Well, you do the same thing. Essentially, you go to aroundtheozarks.com. You then click on contests and you go down to the Branson Bowl. But for that, you don't have to submit a picture, but you do have to submit the keyword. And the keyword, Sarah, is?
The keyword is nightlife.
That was a little rushed, I felt like.
Yeah. I don't have the baritone, and I feel like I need it for. I mean, don't get me wrong. People used to be like, "Hello, sir," when I would answer the phone at the station. I'm like, "No, it's a ma'am. It's a ma'am. Thanks for playing, though." And then I would just hang up on them really rudely. Just kidding.
Right.
But you do the keyword better than me, so
right.
I know you did the contest, but go ahead and do the keyword too.
All right. The keyword is nightlife.
I don't know if you're going to get Ryan Seacrest's job or anything, but it was pretty good.
Oh, Ryan Seacrest is a hack.
He's not either. He hosts the Wheel of Fortune. That's the most cush job in America.
Please.
Are you joking me?
All right. So that's your keyword. You go to the Branson Bowl at aroundtheozarks.com, enter to win a signed jersey, and you'll be happy. That'll be a great gift this time of year, I would think.
Absolutely. Yeah. I would gift it for sure.
And then Thanksgiving is coming up on Thursday, and then Black Friday on Friday, Small Business Saturday on Saturday. What's Monday? Monday's Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
And then it's Giving Tuesday. So there's a lot going on. You're going to be making a lot of purchases online over the next several days and in person for small business. Actually, C Street's having Small Business Weekend, I think so.
Which, by the way, you do know who you're talking to. The one who doesn't really shop online, that's me.
Yeah, because you're terrible at it. I mean, seriously, I have to get you out of jams all the time whenever you shop online. Wrong sizes. You don't know how to return it. You don't know what box to put it in. Well, I gotta
just
bail
like
you out.
You think you're sticking it to the man by not getting an Apple product. I feel like I'm sticking it to the man by not having an Amazon account.
Oh, is it? Well, you do, because we do. You just tell me to buy it.
You have an Amazon account. I don't even know your password.
But you just tell me to buy it on Amazon. So basically.
When is the last time I bought something on Amazon? I'll tell you when. 3 years ago, a triathlon suit, and it was terrible.
Yeah, I know. It was like 10 sizes too small. And you wanted me to send it back.
Remember, it was too big. It was way too big.
You wanted me to send. It cost like $12, and you wanted me to send it back to China. So I was like, sure, I'll do that. Trash, right in the trash. I didn't.
No, it was actually in the bottom. It was like underneath a seat in his Jeep, and I found it one day, and I was like,
correct.
What is this?
I'm not sending that back to China. It costs more than the suit.
I give up on Amazon. You're welcome, small businesses.
Oh, man. All right. Well, we'll see what kind of jams I had to get her out of this Christmas season with online shopping. I banned her from it.
I'm not a fan. It's, you know what? I don't care. I don't even feel banned. Didn't want to do it in the first place.
Good.
All right.
Well, happy holidays, everybody. and season's greetings.
He sounds like the Grinch. I know.
We'll see you tomorrow.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Command Family Medicine and John's Heating and Air. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, friends, and happy Tuesday. We are waking up with cold temperatures. We have numbers in the 20s this morning, so add an extra layer. If you got a kiddo that plays outside, no matter what the weather, you make sure you add like the snow pants or the winter clothes on top. I think you want all the layers early this morning. It is a cold start to the day, but we've got sunshine in store today, so temperatures do warm up. In fact, by this afternoon, it'll end up feeling a little bit better than it did on Monday when we had that cloud cover, and the high winds that were around yesterday really just made things feel pretty brutal when you factored in the wind chill. Today, I have a high temperature around 51 degrees for Springfield, so not a warm day, but it could be worse. With the sunshine, it'll make for okay conditions as long as you are dressed appropriately when you head out the door. This morning, though, things are frigid, mid-20s to start you off. The wind, though, much lighter today across the region, and we've got high pressure in control of the weather pattern for most of the Midwest. There is some snowfall happening out in the Rockies. There's also a cold front draped across the East Coast. We're seeing pretty tranquil weather here in the Midwest. And I know I've been kind of advertising rain chances for the middle of the week. It's looking less and less likely when models are coming in for Wednesday and Thursday, which is great news for us. If you're staying in the region for the Thanksgiving holiday, travel is looking okay across our part of the country. Sunny with high temperatures in the 50s, and I'm expecting that we see another chilly night in store for us late tonight. With those clear skies, we can warm things up and cool things down very quickly. So cold temperatures are expected again overnight, well below the freezing point. I do have some precip potential for Wednesday into Thursday, but it looks spotty at best. Not saying you're not going to get rain. I think that there will be some light rain showers out there, especially late in the day Wednesday into Wednesday night. However, I don't think it's this big, pouring rainfall that's going to tie travel up. It'll just be more of a nuisance than anything. And it might mean that we could be dealing with some cold conditions as we head into the holiday. Much colder temperatures, in fact, are in store for us on Thursday. And that's going to stick with us through the weekend. We kind of get this push of winter air, and it's going to drop our temperatures as we head into the weekend forecast. Today, in comparison, looks great. We'll have sunshine, high temps in the 50s. There could be some places, especially down toward the Branson area and down in Mountain Home, that make it to the mid 50s for highs today. We will see increasing clouds tomorrow. High temps remaining in the mid 50s though on Wednesday after another cold start. And then we are talking about temperatures back into the 40s, barely on Thanksgiving. It will be cold, so keep that in mind for the turkey trotters. There could also be a little bit of light rain in the forecast, and I am expecting temperatures to really bottom out by Friday morning, Saturday morning. We're in the low 20s. It's not out of the question that we could see teens for actual temps. Wind chill factor would take that into the teens both Friday and Saturday mornings with a partly sunny sky. So cold weather on the horizon for the holiday weekend. If you don't have the lights up or something, you might want to take advantage of today or tomorrow. Around the country, what's making headlines? Well, it's heavy snow happening over parts of the Sierra Nevadas and the upper Great Lakes and the Central Rockies. Nice little blanket of the white stuff heading in for the Thanksgiving holiday. We've got below average temperatures for the northern plains. And then Thanksgiving Day, I know everybody is always looking at the travel forecast, both Wednesday and Thursday. And Wednesday doesn't look like any major systems will be impacting the United States. However, Thursday, if you have any plans to go see family, East Coast, up and down the East Coast looks wet. There could be some travel delays, some airport holdups on the East Coast, but here in the Ozarks, I think things will be okay. So hopefully you don't run into any issues on the Thanksgiving holiday travel time frame. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I left you with yesterday, another Thanksgiving one, of course. How many passengers were on the Mayflower? And the options were A, 12, B, 59, C, 78, or D, 102. Well, they just crammed everybody they could right on that ship. D, 102 is the answer. The passengers on the Mayflower were a very diverse group of people, actually. They included religious separatists, also known as the Pilgrims, as we talked about the other day. They also included non-separatists and family groups. There were 74 men, 28 women, and 31 children, and one child was born on the voyage. So they were 101, and then they became 102. Can you imagine having a child on the Mayflower? That is I feel like they should tell pregnant women that story. And then we could be like, okay, it's not that bad. I can do this. If someone can give birth on the Mayflower, which is totally crazy. All right, here's your question for tomorrow. How long was the Mayflower's voyage from England to America? How long do you think those 102 were on that ship? Do you think it was A, 40 days, B, 66 days, C, 91 days, or D, 150 days? You can let me know your guess. That's at aroundtheozarks.com. Hey, before I let you go today, too, I want to tell you about this awesome contest. I'm so excited to see some of the pictures. Around the Ozarks is ready to deck the Ozarks this holiday season. So from now through December 8th, our audience, so all of you listeners, can submit pictures of the best holiday decor and light displays. And you can do that on your website, on our website, aroundtheozarks.com. And then from December 9th through the 15th, we can all vote to pick our favorites. And you want to win this one, let me tell you. The winner is going to receive a 4-pack of annual passes to Wonders of Wildlife and $100 to Jim's Steakhouse and Pub. So that's amazing. And it's a great giveaway. So if you have a display that you are super proud of, get creative and make sure we know about that. Send it into the website. Voting is going to start again December 9th. So you got a couple weeks to submit your best photos. If you take advantage of the time off for the Thanksgiving holiday to do some decorating for the next big holiday, we want to see it. So make sure you check that out on the website while you're getting an updated forecast at aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much to Command Family Medicine and John's Heating and Air for sponsoring Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I will chat with you again early tomorrow. Stay warm.